your line has been going pretty well all year, but I think in particular Anders has kind of brought his game back up to a notch that at a level that maybe we hadn't seen in a little while from him. Do you see that too? And just what kind of player has he been on the ice to play with this year?
Yeah, I think you hit that right in the head. I told him last game, I was like, I think that maybe the best game I've seen you play. So I thought, especially the last 2-3 weeks, I think he's really been just a beast out there. And, whether that's hitting in the net, creating picks, but he's also making a ton of plays with the puck. He's spinning off guys down low, getting me the puck in the neutral zone, getting open. So his game is really complete right now. I think he's much more threatful out there. He's moving around. He's getting open. So his game is really nice right now, and we just got to keep it going.
Brian Compton, NHL.com.
Hey, Matt, it looks like Brock is really starting to get going too. Just how much pressure does that alleviate off of you?
I don't know if it alleviates pressure, but it's just nice, to have him scoring. And if he's going and I'm going and Pedro's going, it's like, we get chipped a few goals in from Zeker's line. It's like that's when we're the toughest to beat. So you saw in the playoffs, Nelly can take over games, and he's such a opportunist, and he gets one chance, it's probably in the back of your net. So he's leaned on a few lately, and it's nice to see him get some goals.
Andrew Gross, Tuesday.
Hey, Matt, while we're going up and down the lineup, just thoughts on Pageau, and is there any spot you would actually be surprised to see Barry use him in at this point? Because and are you kind of amazed how he can fit into any and all situations like he does?
I don't think I'm surprised at all. I think been on the ice with him now for almost a year, and really just understand his skill set. Fast. Pretty solid skill, rips the puck, but I think his biggest thing is his compete level. It's so high, and you combine that with his speed and IQ for the game. Like he's good at reading passes and making it tough on skill guys. So I don't think there's a position he can't play. So just him being that Swiss Army knife, that's been huge for us.
Chris King, Islanders Radio.
Hey, Matt, tell me what it'll mean tonight to have fans in the building and have it again be all frontline workers as well.
I'm excited. I've been waiting a while here, just whether it's 10 fans or 1,000 fans or 15,000 fans. It's just nice to have some people in the building and hear some voices. So I was joking around. I was like, when we were in New Jersey and they had the cardboard cutouts with 2,000 fans, whatever it was, it really did feel like there was probably 8,000 or 9,000 people in there. So, and then, to have the Healthline workers, come tonight, that's exciting. Just, they deserve it. And hopefully we can give them a W tonight.
Yeah, just we haven't talked to you, Matt, since the goal against the Sabres on Saturday. What has the week been like for you and the feedback you've gotten from that goal?
It was actually pretty crazy. I was almost overwhelmed with, when it happens on the ice, you're still in the game, right? So then I was talking to Shannon after. She's like, well, you might want to check the internet. And then I was like, and I got checked Twitter and Instagram quick, and I was like, oh my God, it was like endless. It's still going today. So I really appreciate the fans, getting excited about the goals. One I'm pretty proud of. You don't score too many like that in your career, so it's nice to soak it in for a few days. I'd say I'm over it now. So, but it was fun there for about 48 hours.
Neil Best, Newsday.
Well, sort of along the lines of that goal, yesterday the league announced a huge new deal with ESPN that kicks in next year. I mean, as a guy who sometimes ends up on top 10 plays list, does that kind of added exposure kind of excite you and other guys in the league?
Oh, so much. I was thrilled to hear that we're going to be going to ESPN. I think that's great for the league, and that's just exciting. It's just, we as a league and as players, we want to be recognized as, especially in America here, it's, basketball and football get a ton of coverage. So we can chomp into that a little bit, that'd be great for our league. And I mean, and at the end of the day, like hockey, it really is the most entertaining sport. It's the fastest sport. It requires the most skill. It's physical, and the pace is so high, and there's so much intensity throughout an 82 game season. You watch basketball and baseball, sometimes it's, game 48, but game 48 in the NHL is like, it's a bloodbath still. So I think the regular folk is going to jump on the bandwagon and get excited about watching hockey. I hope so.
Kevin Martin as well.
Hey, Matt, what's your message to all those frontline workers tonight in terms of, these people have lived hell for a year, in terms of come, please, and blow off as much steam as you want to blow off?
Yeah, no kidding. Go grab a hot dog, some popcorn, and maybe have some drinks. Have a good time. No, it's super special that they're the first ones to come to our game, and they're so deserving. The last year, obviously, they've been just grinding this pandemic and making sure everyone's safe. So that's exciting for us. We've actually just talked about it a little bit as a group. It's like we're pretty excited to have them be the first ones tonight.
Last one here, Alan Craig, New York Times.
Matt, what does it mean when the team is getting production from all four lines like it's been lately? Does it help your confidence, especially when you don't have the quote pressure on your line or another line to produce every game?
No, it's exactly how we're gonna win. And even against Boston, we don't produce necessarily. We produced a ton throughout the lineup against Buffalo, against Boston. Tighter game. We didn't necessarily produce a ton of goals, but it's like every shift I felt like we were producing some momentum. I mean, Zeker's line, Pager's line, my line, Nelly's line. Everyone had their shifts where they turned the tide just a little bit, and then good teams have a good power play. So for us to get a big power play goal there to match them special teams wise was big. And then obviously Varley in the shootout and a couple big goals from Ebbs and Bo. So it was just 20 guys up and down the rosters. Another good hockey game by us.